Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully everyone's doing great. Um it has been a bit of a long ride, if you will. Uh Long time, really. Um Mainly because I've been sick. Um I've been really sick, honestly. Um so with that being said, with that being said, I'm back. So a couple weeks back, I was gonna stream, like I always do. In fact, I plan on streaming a weekend that I was off. I was supposed to originally work, but I was off. But something had happened, and something had happened that, well, I don't know what it was. I came down with something pretty bad, and was just when I had COVID a couple years back. COVID beat my ass. I'm not gonna lie. COVID beat my ass. This, ladies and gentlemen, was worse than that. This, ladies and gentlemen, was something that I never thought was possible. It knocked me on my ass, picked me up, and then knocked me back on my ass. I mean, it's hard to describe how bad it was. When I thought I was getting better, when I thought I was getting over the illness, and the day that I was supposed to go back to work, it was like, no, bitch. It was like, nope, not happening, not happening. I do apologize for the language, but it is honestly the best way to describe it. And I felt like my entire insides was shutting down. I felt like my bones was turning into, was just splintering off from me, like someone had taken a stick. You know, when you take a stick and you break it, and you know it's not a clean cut. Like you have like jagged edges all over. And it felt very much like that. Like my bones was done like that inside my body. The fever came back that I had. The sweats came back. The coughing not stopping. I mean, all of it was back. And oh my gosh, it was so horrible. It was so horrible. I honestly don't know what to call it. It was really bad. It was really bad. Hold on. So that knocked me down for like a week, just about. And what made it even worse of all of that, was that I missed the community. I miss getting on the stream. Like, I don't even want to say that was worse. I don't even want to say that was worse, because I'm not even able to really get. It's like everything had like the opposite effect while I was sick. I take NyQuil and it would keep me up instead of knocking me out. I would take DayQuil to keep me up during the day so I can, try to sleep at night, and it would knock me out like bam. So my nights and days, my sleep schedule got completely turned upside down, completely flipped. everything that I thought that I knew about my body was thrown out the window. Everything I ate was just, I couldn't hold it. Like, it wouldn't stay in my stomach. We'll put it that way. It wouldn't stay in my stomach. What else? What else was it? So I don't know if you want to call it trauma. I don't know if you want to call it PTSD, but I remember playing GTA 5. Now, I have never personally beat GTA 5. I've never beat any Grand Theft Auto game. But I want to beat GTA 5. I want to get into it. I want to beat it because GTA 6 is coming out. I really want to just finish it. Now, I've started it on different platforms. I've started it on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, but I'm going to play it on PC. And while I'm playing this game, and I am I'm playing this game, I am absolutely just feeling worse and worse and worse. So now I have this correlation, if you will, this link to, if I play this game, I'm going to feel this way. And it makes me not want to play. It makes me not want to play anything. I even try to play the original Final Fantasy VII. I try to play it on my Switch because I could easily take my Switch if I want to play it in the bedroom. I could put it on the dock in the bedroom. If I want to play it in the living room, put it on the dock in the living room. If I want to sit at my computer and play it, I can put it on the dock here. Yes, I have two. I personally own 2 docks. Heather owns 1. So it's easy to switch docks. We got one in each room. And I couldn't even play that. So, background stories. Years ago, I had I'd gotten sick. Now, I have a medical condition where I have really bad, I don't want to call it heartburn, but it's basically heartburn. Acid reflux, really bad. And with my acid reflux really, really bad, it has, where I was never diagnosed with it properly, it's messed my teeth up, and it has scarred the bottom of my esophagus. So if I don't eat slow enough, if I don't take my meds every day, there's a chance that food will get lodged right here. Now, I bring this up because a few years back, I was playing EVE Online and watching House Hunters International. And I had ate some Chinese food. I want to say it was Chinese food. And that had happened. So now every time that I play EVE Online, I always takes me back there to that, and I don't like it. I do not like it. I'm not a fan of it. So the same thing has happened with GTA 5. Will I finally beat it? I don't know. I just want to play the story, and I'm doing a bunch of crap I don't want to do in the game. So, now, talking about wanting to beat games and beat the story. Now, if you remember correctly, before I stopped streaming a few weeks ago, because I got sick, I was playing and streaming The Last of Us Part 1. The PS4 version, I opted not to upgrade it to the PS5 version because it was $70. And by my understanding, the game looks exactly the same. There's no real benefits to upgrade from PS4 to PS5 version. And when I started playing it, like I said, it was $70. Now it's went down in price. That I think it was like $30 the other day, like $20 or $30 the other day. Anyways, so I started playing that game on stream, and I had every intention on finishing that game. I will eventually finish that game. I will eventually finish that game on stream, because I'm going to tell you this right here, right now. I have no plans on playing that game off stream because I do not like that game. It has nothing to do with this. I don't want to say it has nothing to do with the story, because it partly does. The story seems to drag. The gameplay loop isn't fun in my opinion. There is way too much, downtime in that game where you are just trying to be sneak. Having sneak missions in games is fine, but and I understand the whole survival aspect of that game, where not everything. This is spoilers if you haven't seen me play, or if you haven't played the game. The basic game, or the core game, takes place 20 years after the events at the start of the game. So 20 years have passed. So yeah, not everything is in abundance as it was 20 years. So it's very much scavenger based, but so you do have to be careful with your ammo and stuff like that. Like, that part is cool. I have no problem with that. That part is absolutely cool, absolutely amazing, and I love how they bring that together. That is fine. Very remnant of Silent Hill and Resident Evil. But the gameplay loop is so boring for me. And it's like, oh my gosh. And when I go into a game and I get to the point where, how much longer do I have in this game? And I go look for guides to see where I'm at and how close I am to the end. That's when I know it's about time to cut my losses on said game. Now, some games I do it just because I'm like, man, this is really good. I don't want it to end. I wonder how much longer I have left. Some stuff like that. But I think I did that with Doom. I liked Doom. I did feel like that Doom kind of overstayed its welcome just a tad bit. This is like the 2016 version of Doom. Just a tad bit. Not much. It's still really good, though. But I kind of wish that but when I saw how long it was taking me, or where I was at in the game, as opposed to where I was at in the game, as opposed to where the ending of it was, I was like, man, this is not good. This is not good. Oh my god, I do not want to finish this. So that's the reason why we are not playing it. And that is one of the reasons why we are playing Destiny 2. I've always wanted to get back into Destiny 2. I've always wanted to get into it and really finish the main story of it. And then, of course, I always go back to Destiny 2. I have issues with Destiny 2. There is no question about my issues with Destiny 2. My issues with Destiny 2. My biggest issue with Destiny 2 is how they sunsetted / vaulted a bunch of the original content that came out. So I don't even know if you could actually do the Red War, which is the base game story. I know you can't do all the raids with it. I don't think that there's anything. I don't think there's a lot of stuff you can do with that. So, and that kind of upsets me, because I've never done a raid in Destiny 2. Not one raid have I done in Destiny 2. Part of it's because I haven't been a part of a clan that I have felt comfortable enough with to do it. Now, I was part of a clan, and I have nothing bad to say about that clan. But I am no longer a part of that clan, and I understand their reasoning behind it. They did terminate my affiliation with the clan because I didn't play. I wasn't playing. Now they are a big clan. They are a huge clan. So I understand with them being such a big clan that they only have so much room for members. So if you're inactive, they kind of have to cut the inactive members out to make room for active members in the clan. I understand that. Like I said, I hold no ill will towards that. But when you have so many games out and about, and a lot of them's live service now. For example, Helldivers 2, which we might play a little bit today on stream, or Power World. So games that Helldivers 2 is very, very much live service. Power World isn't a lot of live service, but the way that I know that it was once set up, I don't know if they changed it or not, but the way that it was set up at one point in time was, yeah, you had to basically go in there and you had to like keep up with your pals almost on a daily basis, or your stuff just won't. And there are some games that are like that, where you have to log in every day or every so often, and you have to upkeep your base. I think Valheim is like that. Something else that has so that being said, with all of these live service games that are out, and some of them I enjoy playing, I don't have time for them all. I have a life outside of video games. You know, I'm not as much of a gamer as I used to be. I used to be this hardcore, I come home at night, boom, I'm with the controller in hand, I'm playing. I'm not like that anymore. You know, I'll come home and Heather might be playing some Final Fantasy 14. I might not feel like it. I might just want to watch TV. Or Heather's just watching TV and I'm going to enjoy company with Heather when I come home. Or it's my short week at work where, or it's my long week at work and I only get like really 2 days off. Now, of course, I have Sunday, but then I have Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm not going to stream on Wednesday and Thursday because I'm spending that time with Heather, because that's the only time every other week we have together, days off wise. We have only Wednesdays and Thursday every other week off together. Other than that, we don't have time off together except at night after 8 o'clock when I come home from work. So I'm not always in the game. I don't always have time to log into the game, or I get sick like I did a few weeks back, and that's kind of when and I could have talked to them and told them what was going on, and everything would have been fine, but that's not here nor there. I am trying to get into a clan. I'm trying to get into Craze's clan. You may know Craze, Crazed Mitch fan. I am a part of his community. I enjoy his community. Whenever he streams, I try to watch his stream on a constant basis. He's not streaming today, which is whatever. So he has a doctor's appointment, but he's watching him stream and watching what he does in the Destiny 2 community makes me want to play Destiny 2. So we're gonna play some Destiny 2 because of that, and also Helldivers. But I've joined his community and I really enjoy his community. You know, I got Power World because he was playing it and he made it look so fun. We got Power World. Of course, I like how Helldivers 2 has the way that they do their live service. I think is perfect for live service because it's ever changing. Whereas Destiny 2 and even Sea of Thieves, this is the game, go have fun. Helldivers 2 is very much like EVE Online, where it is very, very player focused, and what the players do in game affects the overall game. So it is constantly changing. And I love that. If you're going to do a live service game, that's the way to do a live service game, where your game is constantly changing based on player interaction. That's how you do live service games. That's how you do it. Not this, oh, you can always do, this. Yes, you have events, and it might change a little bit of something in the event, but in the drop feed of the slow feed of content, that is not what live service is about. I'm sorry, but that is not. If that is your concept of live service, and that's what you go in to do, you are wrong. That is not how to do a live service game. A live service game should always be where the game is constantly changing because of player interaction, because of the community and what the community is doing in game. EVE Online is a perfect live service game. Helldivers 2, a perfect live service game. That's what players want. Players want to see that their interaction in the game, their actions in the game, is affecting the overall game. That is live service. That is what people want to see. That is what's going to get you money out the door with live service games and get your player retention high. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was. Hopefully it recorded that. I don't know if it did or not. But yeah, I mean that's what players want. That's what players want, and that's how players want to be treated in their games. That's how players like they actually mean something in their game. Destiny 2 could honestly be like that. I mean, you have all these different races that could constantly be at war with one another, and with Earthlings, and how we all factor into that, and have like this huge galactic war that is affected by how we play. Allow players, and I don't think Destiny 3 is coming. I think Destiny 2 is it. I think after that, Sony is going to have Bungie do something else. I don't think Destiny 3 is. It might, because we all know that Sony wants to go towards live service games. If you're going to do another Destiny, have it be where we can, join, and if you make a new game, make Destiny again, but just change some stuff, like take the whole, us versus everybody, where everyone is basically kind of, because Destiny 2, you do have the factions and the races kind of fighting amongst themselves, but expand on that, make it to where we as a players can choose to be a part of each one of those factions. Let us know their view, because a lot of times, our viewpoint as the player is so narrow view. Like, you are in the right because you are this, and sometimes we're not. I think Helldivers 2, I haven't played a lot of it, but I've seen some theories and stuff. In Helldivers 2, you're actually on the bad part of the bad side of everything. Not everything is so black and white. And in video games, if you're going to have a live service game, that is perfect to show where everything isn't so black and white. Maybe, yes, you might be a part of this invading race of aliens that's coming to destroy this this world, but you're not there to destroy the world. You're just there to take the resources, because if you don't, y'all die. Your entire race, your entire civilization goes, you know. So once again, it's not so black and white. Should that be the answer to it? No, but let us see some of that. Anyways, let's get into some Destiny 2. I've been talking for about 30 minutes. Let's get into some Destiny 2, and then we might be able to come back. I don't know if we'll be joined by anybody in. I don't know if we'll be joined by anyone from the Crazy Nation. We might. I don't know. But let's try to get some of this MSQ done and maybe some other stuff. So let's get to it. Now I am playing on PS5 just because it's very hard to play this game on PC and stream it. And I don't like it. I don't like how they have to do stuff. I would love, I am aiming for a 40 series card. I don't know if I will be getting a 40 series card anytime soon, but if I'm able to get a 40 series card, I will most definitely be trying to get a 40 series card. And I think once I get that, I could, I think that I could stream and game on the PC a lot more, with a lot more games, a lot more newer games also. So that's kind of like what we're going on with that. So.
Hello, please. Let's see.
All right, so it said I needed to come here.
You remind me of someone I haven't seen for a long time.
But I don't see anything. All right.
I was just hoping you'd stop by today.
Yeah, so and I can't get that thing to play with your prey. I can't get that thing to go off. Let's see what we have as far as quests is concerned. We need to do Crucible matches, as simple as that. We're gonna have to do Crucible matches. So I'd plan on doing some MSQ, but we're gonna do some Crucible matches, try to get some of this stuff knocked out real fast. Then we'll go into MSQ and see how all that plays out. And like I said, we might hit some. So my vehicle isn't. I don't have my vehicle currently. My vehicle is in the shop again, and I know I won't have it today. They text me or they called me today, said that they got 4 techs out, and that's fine. It'll be tomorrow when they get to it. Perfectly fine with me. I don't care, as long as they get it fixed. I could probably take Heather's car to work Wednesday and Thursday. Sucks for her because then she'll be stuck in the house. It is what it is. So we will be streaming for a bit today. But I do need. What is my Bungie ID? Hold on, social. My Bungie ID. It does that. I don't know why it does that. It does that sometimes. Okay, there we go. Details. Oh, I'm not done yet. I was doing something.
Careful, Guardian. You must protect your crest.
Let's protect the quest. Ah, crap. This is an old map. I remember this map. Oh, crap. They're trying to get... Oh, these are firing. I don't think I've ever seen them fire before.
You gained the lead.
The dang tootin' we gained the lead.
Good. Show your enemy what a real fight looks like.
Whoa! Being attacked. Don't have any heavy ammo. Oh crap. Got me with the shotty. Yay, I'm in. Part of the crazy nation. Oh, he died. He must have fell in there. Folks, hold on for a second. I'm probably going to back out after this because I think there might be something wrong with the stream. Yeah, it says I'm live, but it's not showing anything, so might be the reason why I couldn't clip what I wanted to clip earlier. We'll restart the stream here in a second.
Only 5 minutes left.
Somebody's already got it. I missed it. Ah, got me with the shotty. Got me with the shotty. Oh, hit me with the sword from behind. That hurt. Whew. Got 106. I don't think. The shotgun, dude. I'm not a fan of that mess, dude. Dude is getting on my nerves. Like, I mean, I used to do that all the time myself, but it's getting to the part to where if I am like, if he's sliding around and I'm ducking, I should not be.
2 for 1.
Can you type to see if I see your chats?
I am the hype!
Oh no! No!
1 minute left.
Oh,
Devil
he got me.
must won.
He got me. I was in the middle of typing something.
Defeat comes
Alright.
for us all.
We lost. Got a bronze medal though. Bronze medallion. All right, guys, we'll be right back. Hold on, I'm gonna end the stream, then restart stream and see if it works.
Claim your glory.
What did I do? Ooh. 17 kills, 20 crest, 25 recovered. I did 67%. Alright. So